Greetings, this is garthrs, the tireless adventure with another episode of Space Engineers. Bazinga! Alright, so just so you guys are aware of what's going on, I'm still a bit from the actual flight deck area. I do have a majority of the systems up and running. These are temporary, obviously. I accidentally ground away something that was holding this to the bottom when I went to put these in, and it started floating away. So I had to build a bunch of engines to put it on there, and I've since ripped them back out and put them in better places. But it was funny because this whole section of my landing pad was completely dented, and I think just skosh inches from being obliterated. So let me give you a quick tour. It's a good thing I have like a little foamy thing on there. That would have made a serious pop. Alright, but right here is the flight deck. This is where the flighting will be happening. The one thing that I don't like is that when I flip this around to put it there, it's obscured from the inside, unlike the rest of these, and see-through from the outside. I think it looks good on the outside, but on the inside it kind of looks weird. Alright, we go down these stairs, and there's two ways down here. They go to the nuclear reactor, which is one of three that I'll have. We have cargo compartment and two gyroscopes. Cargo compartment on both sides, they're connected together, as is the what you call it down there. And then we have the catcher upstairs, which the catcher thing, where you drop stuff into it. And then up here we have the beginnings of the crew compartment. It will more than likely be come out right here. So yes, we'll do that right now because that is wrong. This shouldn't be a this. This should be something else. This should be a those. And this should be a this. Like that. Okay. Yes. Okay, so now that works. So that should be the same on this side. Yes. Okay. Alright. So I totally messed it up there. And I have made so many trips back and forth trying to get this back and forth from one side to the next to make sure that it's symmetrical, and I've probably still missed some junk. Anyway, so this part of the cabin right here is probably going to end about right here, and what'll happen is let me bring this back this way. What'll happen is the rest of this section up top here will be kind of like for engines and junk. And then the rest of this down here will be the bay. Now, the reason that I built the ship the way I did, it's supposed to be a little smaller in the front than it is in the back. And these are temporary. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a forward peg here. And then in the back, I'll have two pegs, or two landing gears. So that it's a tripod gear. So that will work, I think, for now. But the reason that I built it the way I did was because I wanted to get started on the cargo door area right here. And in order to do the cargo door area, I need to do two things. Now, the recommendation that I got was cargo doors like a bomb bay, which is pretty much what I'm going to be doing here. The reason that I'm doing it the way I'm doing it is, let's see if I can get this right. The reason I'm doing it the way I'm doing it is because you noticed earlier when I did the smaller machine that I put one rotor on it and everything was offset a little bit. What I have learned, and I believe this is true, I haven't fielded it yet, but we're going to test it right now. But what I'm going to do is I am going to take this right here, and come on now, alright, and I'm going to put that right there like that, and then I should be able to, alright, I need large steel tubes. I do have an abundance of them. As you can see, I've been doing a whole lot of work off camera, which I'm pretty sure you guys didn't want to watch me, build it up and then realize I've done it wrong and tear it down. It would not be very nice. Alright, I don't need those. Do I need displays? I don't know. Let's see. So 5. No displays. I just need computers, motors, large steel tubes. Okay. So computers, motors, large steel tubes, steel plates, construction components. Alright. That should work. What are we doing here? Let's grab a few more of those. Alright, I get you. But anyways, when you stack them up together, if you can imagine that where one of these leaves a gap, 2 of these would leave a bigger gap. So effectively what we're doing is we're going to put enough of these rotors on so that we move the gap out 1 entire block space. And that is going to be how we do it. Yes, there we go. Okay, and then we put our second one on. Where are we going with this? There we go. Alright. I think this is the one I want. There we go. What am I missing? Why won't it work? It works in creative. Why won't it work? That's a good question. Let's see if this whole thing deletes. Yep, it does. Okay, that's just peachy. That's exactly the opposite of what I wanted to happen. But it worked that way for some reason. Alright, so we'll do this one first. I guess you can't do it in... That sucks, because you can't do it in survival. That's going to totally suck. Not happy. Because in creative, you can stack them one on top of the other. And I'm trying to figure out why you can't do that in survival. You see where I'm going? I can't put it there. This is very disappointing. That totally ruins my plan. That's gonna suck. Let's do that. I'm not totally down with that. Let's try something else, because I'm using my big brain today. Anyways, I need an interior plate. Let's try that. Alright, interior plate. Just grab, a few of these. We're going to test this. Interior plate. There you go. Let's try it. I'm totally mumbling now because my brain is working, and my brain and mouth can't work at the same time. It's science, people. Alright, so if I put that... See, it won't even let me put that there. You know what? Just in case. Just in case. I don't think this is the problem. You know what? Instead of pulling all that down, let's just pull this down. Yeah, because I think that might be the issue. Oh wait, it's all going to go somewhere. It's all going to fall into oblivion. Alright. Okay. So possibly what I did here. Need to do this, then do that. Let's see if this works. This should work. Warning. Energy suit energy is low. Life support systems may fail. I am not afraid of vacuum of space. I am, however, afraid of gravity and how far I will fall once the suit runs out. Vacuum of space. The final front space. I don't know if the rest of that's copyrighted, so I didn't finish it. It probably is, but everybody says it. It's like one of the most famous lines ever. It should be public domain. It's so popular. Like happy birthday. Oh wait, that's copyrighted too. Eiswasser. And fuel time is 31 days. The more engines I put on this thing, the less the time, or the less the fuel is lasting me. When it first started, I put the reactor in. It says 187 days, and I was like, "Wow, that's a long time." Then I put some engines on it, and it was like, "Whatever, dude." All right. Do I probably need to finish that? Because it's not even looking like it wants to finish. There we go. The hidden rotor part, I don't know why we have to finish that thing if we're not going to use it. It still won't work. I don't like it. I don't like it, no sir. I can't put it on. This totally worked in creative. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, okay. And then, yeah, and then, yeah. Alright, so now it works. Oh, it was the things on the side. I wonder if I can do these now. Nope, can't even do those. Can't even do those. That's disappointing. This might require a little bit of a redesign. Yes, it's definitely going to require a little bit of a redesign. It's time for me to use my big brain for something other than making hats round. True that. Alright. So we want to come down this way 1. And then come out. Let's see, I'm trying to think here. I don't want that to float away. Of course it won't. It's attached to that interior wall plate. There we go. Alright, so 5. Alright, and we'll get 90 on the side. 90 on the side. 90 on the side, and 90 on the side. Alright, so this will be my driving motor for the bomb bay doors. And I will do a symmetrical one on the other side. This is going to take forever. This is going to take forever. Not super excited about it. But what you going to do? You know what I'm saying? What you going to do? So effectively what I'll do is this will be the turning mechanism right here. And these 3 will just be locked so that they are not real things. They don't rotorize. Alright, so I'm missing large steel tubes because I've made so many mistakes. Oh wait, let's just go ahead and get these out of the way. Alright, so now I have a lot of room in my inventory. A lot of room in my inventory. Wonder what I have in my inventory that's weighing so much. Oh, 800 steel plates. Boom. Ow. In the face. In the face. So, let's see. Need to fix this guy. Okay. And boom. Okay. So we're totally good there. Oh, I forgot I need steel plates for that. Yeah, it was very hectic when the ship broke loose. It started floating away, and I was like, "Oh no!" And I ran in there, started making engines and gyroscopes and stuff like that. So I'd have all the equipment. I just ran out here with everything I had, trying to put engines on as quick as I could. And then I noticed that my it had stopped rotating. I was like, "Well, that's nice." And then I realized that the reason it stopped rotating is because it had slammed into that. And I was like, "Oh, great! This is just perfect." All right, so the first rotor we put down was that one. So the lowest number will be that, and then the rest of these will just lock out. This is so much fun watching this weld. Just go fly back and forth. 'Cause I'm bored out of my skull. And I'm sure you guys are just riveted. Is this going to work? It's probably not going to work. It's probably not going to work. It's going to be a cliffhanger episode where right before he turns it on, it'll like, to be continued. Dun dun dun. That would be pretty mean though, wouldn't it? Alright, so let's go get some steel plates and finish these puppies out. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Come on now. There we go. On my feet. Back on my feet again. Now we're going to do a little bit. Yeah, I'll put those up. I won't need them right away. We're going to do a little bit of an arm on these. I don't know if that makes sense to those of you who are listening. I don't even know if I need to finish those other parts, but I'm gonna. Because I don't like leaving things half done. That's how I am. That's who I be. And I don't want to take the chance of them not being completely repaired and falling apart. Alright, so they are all done. And the only orientation that matters is that one right there. So let's go upstairs. And I don't want those to spin freely. So let's have a look and see what we need to do. In there, control panel. Now, rotor. Oh, this is easy because the rest of these are on the thing. So I just need to basically turn the torque all the way up. Velocity 0. I could probably just do a 0 on that one. Alright, and we'll do a 0 on this one. Alright, and the next one is 0 and 0. Or I'll just lock them. That'd be the best way to do it, right there. Just put it somewhere like that, and then just do this one. Boom, and boom. Alright, so this one, it's currently, lower limit's going to be 90. Let's go look at it, because I forgot to look and see what was... I knew 90 was on the outside, and I just quit looking, because I'm stupid. Alright, so let's go down here. So 90 is on the outside, and basically it'll be rotating this way. So the lower limit's going to be 90, and the upper limit is going to be 180. Lower limit is 90, upper limit is 180. So let's do that. Let's do that right now. Alright. Lower limit will go, this is left Bombay door. Alright, lower limit is going to be 90. I guess 89 will do. And upper limit will be 180. You know, I didn't even look and see where the line was. I think that's where I went wrong. I just thought about that. I did just now thought about that. It's the line is what's important. I think it starts at 0, so right now it is at 0. So I guess 0 and 90 would be the best one. Yeah, let's do 0 and 90. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. The line on the hidden rotor part is your marking. So 0 would be closed. 0 would be closed. I'm going to turn my mouse sensitivity down so I can do this. I still can't do it. Alright, 0 would be closed and 90 would be open. Alright, and velocity is going to be... Let's go with that. And let's turn the torque. My mouse sensitivity is way down now. Let's turn the torque down a whole bunch. And turn the braking torque up so that it stops relatively quickly. Alright. Totally good. Totally good now. And what we're going to do basically is the Bombay floor here is going to open up. Is it open right now? Yes, it is open. So let's go ahead and put this here. It needs to go more than 90. They're starting to torque a little bit. You see that? I don't know why they're doing that. Alright. Yeah, let's totally do it. Let's go fix it. See ya. Drive safe. What? Okay. Alright. And we need 0 on this one. It's not working. You know what? I know why it's not working. Because my mouse pointer sensitivity is down again. Alright, let's come down here. And this one, which would be the first one. Let's just lock it to 270. What do you think? 270, 180, and 90. In that order. So 270, 180, and 90. That should be easy to remember. Alright. Okay. 270. That's a velocity. Double click should take it to 0. Why isn't it? There we go. Current angle is 355, so let's go with 280. Wish you could just type that in right there, you know what I mean? That would be so nice. $278. I need it to be 280 on the dot. This is a pain in the butt. Quit it. Alright, I'm going nuts. Current rotation is out of limits. Limits will be enabled when the rotor is within range. Alright, so I want 280. Come on. See, it's going by 3s, which is driving me crazy. I don't want it to go by 3s. There we go. I'll just 180. It's not even supposed to be 180, is it? It's 270. I'm okay. You're okay. Why are you doing this to me, game? And this one is supposed to be 90. Now I get this one right at 90. So let's do this. Do this. That looks straight enough to me. So then we can turn this velocity off, and this velocity off. And now we should be good. That was extremely irritating. We should be moderately good, I should say. Alright. But oh, it looks pretty good, actually. But alright, so this will go to... Alright. So that goes... I don't know what does that. Every once in a while when I get in creative, or not creative, when I get in build mode like this, it starts doing that, and it's very annoying. Alright. So it's currently, let's make sure it's open. The only way I can get rid of that is to put away my tool. Alright, so it's currently at 90, so it is open. And this is down one whole square. So I need to come like this. Like that. And that. Actually, I don't want that one there. I want this one. It's doing it again. Man, that's irritating. I already had one bug crash today. It was kind of weird. It's so laggy right now, it's ridiculous. Come on! Yeah, Denise on my last episode said that you're doing it wrong. It's supposed to be left, right, up, down, A, B, start, select. I thought that was pretty funny. Alright, so there's 3. And that should be right. Here we go. I'm friggin'... There we go. I was like doing it wrong a lot. This is probably going to break. That would be the perfect. That would be the epicness right there. If this broke. Down. Alright, 8. And 3. Boom. Alright, so let's shut it and see what happens. It's probably going to fly away. It's going to fly away and break everything. Alright, so let's go ahead and shut it. Shut it! Alright, so left Bombay door. Left Bombay door is currently on, so let's reverse it and see what happens. If it's done correctly, I think I went one too far though. Yes, look at that wobble. I need to put something on the other side. But once it's set steady, I'll be able to show you what I'm talking about here. Now this is where we're going to get into the if you just scooch down, you see that it comes out right there. Now, I can't put anything right here. Oh, I can, but I can't put anything right here at all. This is so laggy. I have no idea what's causing that. Now, this would be a number 2. Why is it, oh, that is so far off. Why is it so far off? All right. That shouldn't be that far off. That's depressing. Shouldn't be that far off. Totally, so I have to scrap that idea. Alright, it shouldn't be that far off. It should not be that far off. Maybe I am one too many here. But 4 worked in creative. I'm trying to figure out why it won't work now. And the fact that I can't line them up this way is probably going to make me scrap it anyways, because I have this big hole in the floor. Yeah, that is totally gonna screw with my mojo. You know, I may have to do a small ship version of a door and put that in there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so in this episode we learned 2 things. First of all, this right here is going to distract the crap out of me. I don't like it at all. These locking these down was pretty simple, but difficult to get fine-tuned. This is very wobbly, which would probably help if I put I could put a landing gear on it to stabilize it on the other side, or I could do a rotor on the far end. Does pretty much the same thing this one does. I'm not completely giving up yet. Not completely giving up yet. Just don't know what to do about that. Let's do this. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I'm drawing a blank here, people. Drawing a blank. Because this shouldn't be offset that much. 4 was supposed to offset it enough so that, you know what, in creative, I don't think these are here. That might be what it is. So let's look. 1 puts me out a little bit. 2 puts me out a little bit. So it might even be more than 4. This looks like 4 is only about half as many as we need. Okay, so I'm going to do some calculating, some thinking. In the meantime, you guys let me know what else you'd like to see in here, and I'll try to work it in. But I tested this in creative, and I'm like 90% sure that it worked. I may have done something different. I don't know what I did different. I did have to modify it a little bit, but that might be what it was. I have no idea. I'm literally drawing a blank. So, all right, guys. Yeah, a little depressed. You know what? I'm going to finish the frame, and then we'll work on the doors again. So let me know if there's anything else you want to see, anything else you want me to add to this, something you'd like me to see, you'd like to see me do different, what you'd like me to incorporate, stuff like that. I appreciate your input, your feedback. It makes me feel like I'm loved, even though I'm not. I know. I might do it like a scissor door. I think I could do a scissor door. I really want to do the Bombay door, though. All right. Well, I'll talk to you turkeys on the flip side. See ya.